This is Secrets of Castle Greyhawk. Sorry we missed you last week, but we're ready now to resume, pick up where we stopped last time, which I believe they were in the city of Greyhawk. They're in the city of Greyhawk leveling up because I'm doing a thing where gold equals experience points, and you need to train for a week to actually gain your level. It's kind of an old school thing. And so while the group was doing that, they went out and got drunk, and I used the rules from the Hungover Adventures Guide on the DM's Guild. So the group got drunk, and they didn't remember what happened, and now they're kind of retracing their steps, and they had gotten to the Temple of Vecna, where Gundar had gotten a tattoo, and the tattoo said, "Secrets never die." And I believe that Aurora and Litria snuck in to the Temple of Vecna, and they kind of were trying to decide if they wanted to kill this one agent of the Temple of Vecna, who is blackmailing the people who run the Temple of Vecna. And her issue was that the two people running the Temple of Vecna are actually like together and pregnant, and that's like a big no-no in the Temple of Vecna. So you were outside of the temple with the woman. You abducted her. You were kind of discussing if you wanted to kill her or kill everybody or whatever.
Killed her.
And also today I'll be using stuff from the new. Actually, I'm writing a review of their coloring book that just came out.
Nice.
And there's actually some stuff in here that I can actually use. Sort of. There's a lot of good names in here actually, so that's one perk if you get the coloring book. There's a lot of good NPC names, so I grabbed my favorite ones, and we might be able to use those today.
Yay.
One note, though, we stole their files on us and also the person who we were
Yes.
That's right.
gonna let take care of Fang.
Yep. All right, the red guy.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, hi, Shauna.
Oh shit! Yeah, we're still looking for Fang.
Oh, right. You have this white dragon that you painted silver, and when you got drunk and when you woke up, the dragon was gone. So you're kind of looking for.
We're bad parents.
My baby boy.
Just look for frozen people.
Yeah, I know, right?
Shit, yeah.
All right. So the Temple of Vecna. The people running it are named Silkvale and Trevor Darkness.
Right.
And
I remember now.
Yeah.
Love these names.
So yeah, you have this lady out here with you.
Well, she's now a corpse, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I killed her. She's pretty
Yeah.
fucking dead.
Okay.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I killed
Stabbed
her.
in the heart
We
with
had
a
a-
that's
dagger and
right.
Smote her.
Yeah, I killed her.
After I used Warding Bond on her.
Yeah, so now you're injured too.
Yeah. Mm.
Sorry, not sorry.
I'm sure Silk and Trevor will just raise her as an undead minion anyway.
True. That really hurt, Aurora. That
Oh
really.
god. Okay, fine. Then I don't know how much thing I did to you, but I'll give you
Something.
7. You lay on hands and I'll like just clap him on the shoulder and give him 7 points of healing.
Can I look for a guards person so I can report her because she stabbed someone in the middle of the street?
Shit.
You look for a city guard. Okay, you're in an old city, and there's not a lot of guards here. It's kind of overrun by the Beggars Guild and the Guild of Thieves. But you want to start looking for a guard?
Yeah.
Oh God.
Lucia, where are you going?
You just stabbed someone in the middle of the street. That's not cool.
They're evil and a cultist.
That-
How is this a problem?
They were unarmed and you stabbed them. They weren't doing anything aggressive. They weren't threatening you in any way, and you murdered them.
But they're evil.
I mean,
They weren't being
barkeep
actively
who-
evil at the time.
exactly. I mean, a barkeep who waters down his drinks is kind of evil. Let's be fair.
No.
That's
There's
like lowercase e.
difference.
Well, yeah. Well, it's still evil.
Hey, Sean, while they're discussing it, can I look at the corpse's body and see, like, does she have any, like,
White dragons are uppercase evil typically, and we're
I'm
carting around Fang. Maybe we could have talked her into being good.
I'm specifically looking if she
Can't
has
just
any,
go around murdering people.
like, spell components or something like that on her.
You're looting the.
No, I'm not looting. I just want to see if she had any kind of like spell components.
I'm
sort of
not
thing.
looting her. I'm just taking her stuff.
Yeah.
No, no,
See if she's got like stuff that'll.
no. There's a point. I want to see.
Yeah.
Well, she's got like a vial with some kind of strange liquid in it.
Okay.
She's got a curved dagger. She's got like a little journal with a lock on it.
Oh.
Uh,
Okay, I will loot her.
she's a tattoo of a left hand clutching an eye
Where is this tattoo?
on her.
It's in her pocket.
So I'm gonna pocket the vial, and when I find the dagger, I'll say like, she was armed. It's okay.
But she wasn't wielding her. I'm armed. I start like taking out like 30 daggers.
Hey, she had a reaction just the same as us.
Hmm.
Is that a lock?
Oh, this, yeah.
The journal is locked.
Let's see. Maybe we can discover just how evil she was.
Dirty 20, sleight of hand.
Literally,
I'll hand you the book.
literally, you easily pick the
No,
lock.
that was
Oh,
just
it's
for
a-
picking the lock. I like look at the lock
Oh.
and just immediately have my lock picks out and like it's like a compulsion.
I'm gonna look around a little bit and say like, maybe we should drag this corpse off the street while we.
Yeah.
We
Okay,
could bring
fine.
it inside the Vecna place. I mean, they wanted her.
Yeah,
They didn't want her
anyway.
dead. Yeah, so.
Yeah,
I'll
so
twinkle my fingers in mold earth and just kind of like cover her up for the time being.
It's like a cobblestone.
I think the person who killed her should carry her in.
I have no qualms about that. Okay. So we need to get the moral straight. So I'm not allowed to kill, but you're allowed to like loot the body and.
I didn't loot the body. I picked a lock, and
I
it
looted
was
the body.
it was purely an artistic exercise.
What? Fine. I'm not going to argue. I'll pick up the body. And
Wait. No, they wanted us to destroy the body.
Okay, then should we set it on fire?
Look, I mean, you do you at this point.
New day, new me.
I mean, fine. I guess I'll light it on fire.
In the middle of the street.
I know. I don't want to do this
Good
in the
old
middle of the
corpse
street, so
burning.
I guess I'll take it inside and then.
We
do
could
that.
set up a
Burn
a
it.
sign that says
Let's
like
not burn a corpse in the middle of the street.
Yeah,
like
let's take it
corpse
inside.
disposal.
Yeah. Well, they want proof that it's done. I would suspect. So I guess.
Oh, we have her journal.
Cut off her tattoo.
Oh,
It's on her
a little
shoulder.
gruesome.
It's on her shoulder.
Okay.
I'm not gonna. You can do that part. I'm okay with that.
Okay.
So
Gnaw
Gundar,
off a bit of flesh.
Get a knife out.
Ugh.
Skin off.
okay,
Yeah.
you cut it out. So you're in kind of like an alley, kind of.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And there
definitely
are
not-
once in a while like somebody shambles by. Everybody
Could I-
here looks kind of shady. They're all wearing like potato sacks and
I
they
think
got dirty.
Lucia would probably like
got baskets
make a distraction.
or a chicken.
Mm.
Yeah.
Like go out of the alley and
Uh-huh.
like start juggling while balancing on something, just to like so people are more likely to look at her than down the alley.
While she's doing that, can I make like an insight check to try to spot like the shadiest looking mofo walking up?
Okay. So how far away from them do you want to do your like juggling thing?
I'd like go out of the alley and then like cross the street and like do that on the other side. So people like walking by would look towards me instead of towards the alley.
Okay, so you can make like a performance check. or something.
Yeah, I'm gonna use guidance on this.
Oh.
Oh my god, this is gonna be astronomical, I'm sure.
17.
Okay. So you're juggling and on one leg. Was that what it was?
As like balancing on something while juggling.
Okay. So there's not that many people, but this like 6 or 7 start to gather around. Like one little kid is like staring at you and he's picking his nose, and then there's like a guy who's missing some teeth. He's like, "That's pretty good." Like,
Thank you.
woo-wee! Look at her go, everybody! Well,
Like while I'm juggling, can I like flip a piece of candy to the little kid?
yes. Okay. What kind of candy?
Just like a hard candy.
Okay.
Mm.
So the kid, I want to see if the kid can catch it.
Oh, nice.
So he's like getting ready for a pick, and the candy like whoop, right into the pick hand. He's like, so the kid's like, oh, I got a candy. And the guy's like, I like a candy. How come he gets candy and I don't get nothing?
Oh no.
Oh my god, who
What
else
have
is
you done?
distracting? To get rid of the body.
Like
we're gonna
an old lady's like, if he's getting candy, I want candy.
Oh
Now,
god, it's Bob.
Goosamon, what were you gonna do?
I wanted to use insight to try to pick out like the shiftiest looking mofo walking down the street.
Looks like I get to use that list of names.
So you can stab more people.
No, I rolled a 4, by the way, for my insight. If that
All right, you find. Oh, okay. You find a shifty guy. He's like hunched over, and he's got a big beard. And it's like
Okay.
real crunchy. His beard.
crunchy beard. All right, I'm gonna. Hey, you,
All right.
come here.
He turns. I ain't falling for that one again.
No,
Nice try.
I'm not gonna rob you. Quite the opposite. I want to hire you.
I heard that one before. Also,
I'll take out a gold piece and just kind of like make it reflect off the sun towards him.
all right. He walks over, like hold his hand out. Give it here. Let me test it.
All right, I will.
He takes it and he like takes a bite.
Mhm.
That's pure orb right there.
That's
Yeah.
right. It's
He
a
comes over.
honest to goodness Greyhawk golden orb.
The name's Bristlebeard.
Bristlebeard.
Ooh.
Listen, Bristlebeard. You can keep that one. I'll give you another gold piece if you can make something disappear.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I'll like kind of step aside, like, you see that body over there?
Whoa, Nelly. I sure do.
Can you make that just go away? Nobody can ever find it. Destroy it.
All right, but it's gonna cost you more than one gold. Or
Seriously? We already did the heavy lifting.
you're implicating me in a crime.
What's your price?
10 orbs.
How much were we supposed to make for killing her?
It was just knowledge.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Hey, what? 10 orbs? Yeah, okay. I'll pay him 10.
Okay.
All right.
He's just like yoink, and he kind of
Okay.
saunters on over, and he looks at you two, and he goes, "What happened here?"
Disagreement.
Oh, I know how that goes. All right,
You know cultists, they're always up to no good.
here's a little tip for you: the rats in the sewers are always hungry. Catch you later.
Nice. Thanks, Bristlebeard.
All
Or
right.
should I say, person that I've never seen before?
He goes, "Well, what do you mean? You just all right. Wink, like he
Right.
winks, and his beard crunches slightly."
Oh Jesus.
Bristly.
So, Litria, people now more like 10 people are gathered around. Like, man, that's unbelievable.
I start reciting humorous limericks while I perform.
Okay. All right. Can you make like a performance check just to see like how they?
Okay. Oh no. I got a natural 1.
Oh.
Oh.
A natural 1 when you're giving out limericks.
They're probably like really raunchy limericks and it starts offending people.
The little kid starts to cry. I just wanted candy, and the old lady says, "Well, this isn't that kind of street.
It isn't?
You awful lady.
Oh no, I'm on the wrong street.
You're awful." Yeah, you want like Scumbag Avenue. That's 2 streets over.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. Can you give me directions?
Yeah, just go 2 blocks that way. You'll be, just look for all the scumbags. They're all there. That's
Oh, okay.
it's a self-fulfilling prophecy. That street. Everybody kind of nods in agreement.
Hmm.
Actually, kind of depressing.
Okay, so Bristlebeard took the corpse away.
Wait,
Yep.
While people are distracted by my bad limericks and stuff, can I start picking pockets?
Yeah,
Now who's shady?
just do one sleight of hand, and we'll figure it out.
23.
Okay, so in Old City, the people are pretty poor, but you are able to nab a total. Let's do. All right, wait.
I'm not going for like gold. I'm just going for like trinkets and useless tat.
Trinkets. Well, I think that means we get to roll on the trinket table.
Ooh.
Oh
Is that
my
in the is that in the PH? I can't remember.
Yes, it's in the equipment section. It's like
Yeah.
Trinkets.
I think there's also extra trinkets in is it
Ravenloft.
Yeah.
Strat.
Ravenloft and also was it Mordenkainen's or was it
Is there?
Xanathar's? No, it was Xanathar's that
Oh.
had extra.
Okay. So
Trinkets.
let's do 3 trinkets. Okay.
Hmm.
So from the first one, please roll a D100.
51.
Okay, 51. So this is from a random citizen. Ew. A dead scarab beetle the size of your hand. All right, now
All right.
you can pick. Do you want to take it from the toothless guy? The next one. Do you want to take it from the toothless guy, the little kid, the crabby old lady, or somebody else?
Crabby old lady.
All right, let's see what the crabby old lady has in her pocket.
15.
A bright green feather.
Nice.
Good for tickling.
I'm putting in my hat.
Very specific.
Putting it in
What's
your
that old
hat.
lady
You're
doing?
putting it in your hat. That's good. Okay. All right. And who do you want to take the last one from?
Is there like any fancy looking individuals? Maybe not like rich, but like someone that looks like they are trying to, present
They're
themselves in a
slumming it.
fanciful manner.
Someone
Yeah.
who cleaned their tunic this month.
Yes. Yes.
I'm going for that one.
Okay.
57.
57. You just found yourself a treasure map.
Nice.
Oh shit!
Somewhere in the city of Greyhawk, there's a treasure
Oh
waiting to be found.
Awesome.
Wow.
Wow.
Yikes.
This has been a wild ride of 10. Okay.
Let's see.
Well, I jump off of whatever I was balancing on, take a bow, and leave.
I got my treasure map.
And it's real close to the public bathhouse,
Hmm.
I wouldn't know that.
which is T13 in the book.
Cool. I rejoin the party, I suppose.
Masterful job, Litria. Just the right amount of time.
Oh, good. Hey guys, I got a treasure map.
Awesome.
What?
How is there treasure in Greyhawk?
I mean,
everyone's got gold.
yeah.
True.
Just gotta know where to look for it.
It's by the public bathhouse. You want to check it out?
Well,
Well, are we?
We do have to
okay,
find Fang,
gosh.
to be
I
fair.
know. I don't want anything to happen to Fang, and I think we need to figure out what happened, at least for right now.
Can I check out the diary?
that might help.
You can read it while we walk.
Cool.
Walk and read.
True.
I would like to read both the diary and the file on the noble person as we go.
Okay.
And also the file on myself.
Hmm.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I'll take that file on myself. Thank you very much.
The
I've already
files,
read it.
The files on each of you are like they've been intermittently watching when you when you
Sleep.
go into Castle Greyhawk. Yeah, and when you sleep, there's a couple of
that's-
when you sleep and where you sleep, and kind of the like kind of mapping out the places you sleep and how one might get into the room that you are sleeping in. That kind
Hey
of thing.
guys, this is pretty creepy. I mean, evil cultists are one thing, but keeping tabs on us while we sleep?
That is a little weird,
Yeah. I
to
don't
be
know.
fair.
I
I
know.
think it might just be because they're planning some dramatic entrance so that when we wake up, it's like, hey, we're already here. But,
Yeah.
that's.
Most of the journal has her thoughts on Vecna
Hmm.
and the cult of Vecna, and their prayers And there's a lot of talk about the hand and the eye of Vecna and possible other fragments of Vecna in the fourth layer of Castle Greyhawk,
That's right.
the Barrow Maze. We're very interested in you possibly in you going in there, getting those fragments, and then the Temple of Vecna getting them from you quickly, as in right when you come out, they accost you or trick you out of them or something. So they were looking for ways to kind of blackmail you into handing them over.
Really?
In my folder, do they have anything on me specially in my file? If I read it,
there's theories on something up with you, and they sense raw radiance coming from you, and there are theories on you might not be a mortal being at all.
Got it. Then
So
I'm going to take
you were
my file and
definitely marked for something.
I'm going to take my file and burn it.
What's in my file?
Your file is pretty new because you had just started coming with them, but they were talking about your connection to the circus outside of town and how they could possibly use that, maybe by forcing one of their, because the members of the Temple of Vecna eventually turn into Nothics, and so they were thinking about if one of them turns, placing the Nothic there and then putting a spy there, and then they could free the Nothic and kidnap you and bring you in and force you to hand over fragments of Vecna, or turn you into an informant for them.
Know nothing about my parents.
No.
This is useless. I rip it up.
I'm just gonna stash mine for some light reading later.
Okay.
Same.
All right. Also in that journal is just a lot of observations on the two people who run the temple. She would take notes every time she spied on them, like peeking into their bed chambers or whatever.
Gross.
Mm.
I don't want to read those.
Following them around town while they were holding hands and stuff. So it's a lot of
You
that.
guys?
She's getting very introspective into that.
You guys got rid of the body, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. There's no way to trace it back. I mean,
Not at all. There's no money trail.
You know what we should do?
Hmm.
We should get you guys your stuff back.
that would be lovely.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Was all our stuff missing?
Well,
How do you have your stuff?
my fucking armor is missing.
I didn't check it at the place.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, my armor and most of my weapons except for my dagger is gone.
Yeah, we need to find Fang, retrace our steps from last night. Now we got a treasure map.
Yeah.
And a voice in the back of my head's tickling and compelling me to go back into that dungeon too. It's calling.
I do want to get back to that dungeon. So first, let's go get your guys' stuff back.
Right. That's
So-
first and foremost.
We just need to find
And
out.
on the
where-
way, I will read this file about this guy that we were going to give Fang to make sure he's all on the up and up. And maybe he already took Fang.
Well,
And
what do
Fang's fine.
We were retracing our steps from last night. Is that how we ended up at the Vecna thing, or was
Yeah.
that-
Yes.
Okay. So where did we go from there?
There was one place, Lord Henway, a guy you met named Lord Henway, who apparently has a menagerie in his house. That was the other kind of link that you...
Yeah.
And
All right.
I'm reading his file.
And we think he might have something to do with Fang too, so let's check that out.
Yeah. But first, your stuff.
Yeah.
Reading the file on Lord Henway. Okay. Lord Henway is a rich guy, and he likes to collect monsters or fantastic creatures, and he keeps them in his home in cages. And every one day a week, he opens it to the public, and people can come in and check them out. Let's see here. Lord Henway's Manor and Menagerie. He's an eccentric noble. His mansion is unique. It's got a bizarre mixture of architectures, and it has a menagerie of some 100 varieties of birds and perhaps 20 different types of other larger animals. He opens the menagerie to the public on free day afternoons. Free day is one of the days of the week. Charges a nominal fee. Yeah. And he definitely he lives he dates a lot. I guess that's the best way to put it. He's single and he likes to mingle.
He is a bachelor.
Single and he's ready to mingle. Is there like any notes on how he treats the animals?
As far as there's nothing really says, and nothing really
Okay.
Okay, well, perhaps to start figuring out where his stuff is, should we go back to the original bar that we started at?
Yep, because you need to get your stuff back.
Yes.
I would love that.
It was the Silver Dragon Inn, right?
Yes.
Something like that.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's because we
Yeah,
wanted
that's
to
why
go
we
to
painted.
the thing.
Yeah.
Because the thing.
So as you're walking, Gundar, you end up behind Gusamon, and you see something sticking out of Gusamon's backpack. Looks like some kind of spike, like a little thin needle, like this long.
Can I grab it? Pull it out?
I mean, it's annoying.
What is this?
He just immediately unravels.
Oh no! He was a thread person the entire time. Oh jeez. What?
Oh god.
Like
Yeah.
a needle?
Grab
Like a.
Mhm.
What is it?
It just looks like a big, long, weird, kind of tan, kind of brittle, long needle. Spike. or
All
something.
right. That's weird.
Do I see him pulling this out?
Yes.
Was that like an acupuncture needle or something?
Maybe. Infect knights perform acupuncture on each other? I don't know.
Is
I
it-
Sniff
what
the
is it?
needle.
What is that?
Sniff
I
the
don't know.
needle. All right,
Yeah.
make a smelling check. What is that?
Perception?
Sure. Yeah, perception. Yeah.
Keen senses?
18 total.
It smells like an animal, kind of vaguely.
Oh.
Can I identify the animal using a nature check?
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. What animal might have something like this?
I got a 14.
You know that there's a creature, a fantastic creature, known as a Manticore.
Manticore. Okay.
And it shoots those little spines out of its tail.
Got it.
Apparently, while you were drunk, a Manticore shot this thing into Gusamon's backpack, and he didn't notice because he was drunk.
This smells like a manticore.
I'm just walking ahead. I'm like, what smells like a manticore?
Your backpack needle.
What?
What?
Too bad.
What?
The needle in the manticore needle that was stuck in your
I'll stop
backpack.
and turn around and pay attention to them now.
I have a
Is there
theory.
manticore needle in my backpack?
Yes, I have a theory.
Oh.
I have a theory.
Mhm.
You know where it's very likely that there's a manticore.
Lord Henway's place, probably.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
so stop
Yeah,
by
I mean,
the
that makes sense
bar.
why we were there.
Stop by the bar and then go get Lord Henway.
Right.
Yes. Well, not get him. See him.
See him.
Well, we might get him, depending.
Okay.
But yeah.
You're going to
Okay.
go to the Silver Dragon Inn and get your
Yeah.
stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Try to get your stuff back. I'd like to not be like my AC. I'm so open.
So you can go to your rooms, the stuff's still there, you can get your stuff.
Okay.
And Aurora
Okay.
takes a few minutes, plate mail or whatever, it takes a little while.
Yep.
to get it on, but-
Plate
So it
note.
wasn't stolen. We just stumbled out. And
I still have all my stuff, so I just walk in and pull out the sword of the mages and hold it aloft.
Sword of the mages.
Sword of the Mages.
Glows.
Ooh.
80s, like, blurry
Hmm.
lens flare,
It's like a guitar riff.
It's a glamour shot.
Yeah, it's like
There's birds that fly out
Yeah.
behind you.
a guitar soulfully wails. It's incredible. All right. So you got your stuff, and now you're going to go to Lord Henway's.
Yeah.
Go
Yeah.
to the exquisite mansion of Lord Henway. And that's in the high quarter, the rich section of town. Frank, the guy who was with him last night, who is really good looking, smells great. He says, "Oh, you must all have a huge headache."
I'm fine.
No, all right, come on in.
I'm a dwarf. It's whatever.
That was my first time being drunk.
All right, it was.
I know.
He's
How
like,
are you?
He says, "I could tell. I could tell."
I don't have any comparison if it ends up with dead bodies and cultists and manticores every time. I don't know if I like it, but let's.
It happened after, so it's like it's not the same.
Lord Henway is in his bathrobe, and he's got like an ice pack on his head, and he's sitting in a big, luxurious chair in a sitting room, a room designed for you to just sit, and that's what he's doing. And he sees you. Oh, well, you iron dabbers. You're wild. You're really wild. You here to see the menagerie again? You probably don't remember it from last time.
Not at all. What happened?
I showed you my animals.
Did I get shot by a manicore spine?
You sure did. I told you not to poke it.
Damn, guys.
Typically a good idea not to poke a manticore.
I was curious.
So
Well, that's fair.
he brings.
We happen to have a small pet with us.
Yeah,
No
Fang.
one-
Yeah,
Yeah, did
Is
you
Fang here?
know where he went?
Yeah.
Did we?
of course. Oh, you don't remember? Hey, you said I could have him.
Okay, thank
No,
goodness.
no.
Okay, we didn't. We're discussing.
We said you
It
could
was
take
just
care of him.
Yeah, it was just an overnight thing because we were drunk that we just needed him in a safe spot. So we'll take him
No,
back.
he was gonna stay
Yeah,
here, wasn't he?
Yeah.
He was gonna stay here. Yes.
Well, I mean,
Oh yeah, that's right. That was the plan. Yeah, we wanted to check it out to see if it was humane and stuff.
Well, we still own him.
considering how your dangerous lifestyle, it seems like the best bet would be to keep Little Fang here.
Yep.
He starts to walk you around to show you his animals. I'm sure you don't remember. Here's the 3 lions. The lions like roar. You know.
Wait, while Henry's walking us around, I take out the file on him and say, "Oh, hey, we got this from the Vecna cultists for you."
The who? What now?
The Vecna cultists.
Yeah, the cult of Vecna.
They have files on
We
everybody.
infiltrated their stronghold and retrieved their information on you so that you can maintain your privacy.
That's right.
And protect Fang.
He looks
You're welcome.
by the gods. They were spying on. They are spying on me.
Just spying on
They're
everyone.
fine. Yeah, they watch you
Like
right.
absolutely everyone. Like
Yeah, that's what they do.
a beggar on the corner, they're spying on that guy.
They know if you've been bad or good,
This is.
so be good.
They know when you're sleeping and they know when you're awake. And they also know where you sleep.
Yeah. How?
Like, do you sleep on your chest or on your back? Like, do
I
you?
sort of like lean into him and whisper, "So, here you're available." Wink.
I'm very aware of that.
That's true. I am available. But right now I'm 100% all about Frank. Frank's like, yeah.
Hmm,
Who's
He
Frank?
does smell very nice.
it's true.
Frank looks like, Chloe will appreciate this, Henry Cavill or whatever his name is from who plays Superman. And he's walking around with his shirt off.
No,
And
it's.
if you saw Justice League, you know that he has hairs on his
Oh,
shirt.
I know. Trust me.
Not here though.
I used to RP a character as him. I have quite a lot of photos of him.
He looks fantastic. And Litria, when you do that, he kind of gives you a little, hey, hey, you know. He kind of
I
gets.
try to delight him with performance of some sort.
He tries to smooth it over real quick with a performance.
I do a flip.
A flip. Let me roll for a reaction to your flip. Oh, he likes the flip. He's like, oh, that's a great flip. We're all friends here, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he tries to think of a way to say that Henway is going his way.
I mean, you could just say that.
Yeah.
Henway is going my way in life. Lord
I
Henway
hope
says
you're very happy to kill her.
they pour some drinks and they toast. They're like, ain't that the truth?
They do make a nice pair.
All right,
Look at 'em. They're so cute.
we're ignoring the lions, and they don't like that. So
So do we get a sense like the creatures here are not like abused and stuff? I mean, it seems like
yeah, they look like they're treated well. He shows
Okay.
you 2 tigers, 4 brown bears, an owl bear. Then he brings you to the 2 manticores with clipped wings, and one of them like lunges toward the cage.
I'm gonna hide behind
At
Aurora's
Goose
leg.
Yeah, I'll now I have my plate armor. I actually feel like
There's
okay,
3
okay.
big like hell dogs. You know, they got like red fur and
Ooh.
fire in their mouths. Hellhounds.
Ooh.
That's what
Yes.
they're called. They're from the hells of 9, or so whatever. I think that's what it's called.
The 9 hells.
Called
Yes.
Hot dogs.
What?
Yeah, Beator.
There's a griffin with clipped wings.
Wow.
2 elephants whose like big noses go through the bars and they sniff you guys.
Can I try to climb in there and ride one of the elephants?
You might get kicked out.
Probably did that last night, to be fair.
I'm from the circus. It's on brand.
All right, go ahead. You know, the cage. Go ahead, ride the elephant. Make an animal handling to see how they feel about you.
Yeah. 17.
Oh, okay. You triumphantly, they march you around and they pull up their snout things and they, make elephant noises.
Very nice.
Lord Henry's like, those are the elephants. They actually have a displacer beast,
Ooh.
2 sea lions, and 4 giant seahorses. Each of them is in their own salty aquarium.
Wow.
And he says,
I have a question.
Mhm.
Are the sea lions like normal aquatic lions, or are they lions of the sea?
That's a good question.
they're like the real life animal, the sea
Okay.
lion.
Okay.
I think those are. Sea lion is kind of like a seal, right? Isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they just kind of like if they're on a hill, they might roll down the hill sideways.
But they're bigger and they will beat you up in the ocean.
Yes.
Yeah, they got, yeah.
This is true.
Yeah.
And he says he used to have a 4-headed hydra, but it got sick and died. And
Oh.
but
Ooh.
now in that cage, in that huge hydra cage, is Fang. So Fang, who's
I'm gonna run over and like put my hands through the bars and be like, "Hi, how are you?"
all right, he flies up to the cage and he's happy to see you guys.
Oh.
Hi, baby.
Gunday, do you have any goblin parts?
Of course I do.
Wow.
Pull some out of my bag and I give him a fang and I pat him on the little head.
Lord Henway.
Can I feed Fang bacon?
If you want to.
You got bacon?
You all right?
Goblin bacon.
Lord Henry says, as you can see, Fang, the dragon, is safe and happy here. And you said last night, it's a great idea for me to keep Fang.
Okay.
Felt
only
so
so
bad
long
about
as-
my Hydra.
So long as you can keep him safe. I
Hmm.
believe it's not.
Oh, okay. He starts strutting around. All right.
You're still
Can we-
ours, though. You're just holding him.
Can we come visit him whenever we want?
Oh,
Yeah.
of course you can.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Oh.
Good, because I'm teaching Fang Spanish.
Yeah.
He's an El Blanco dragon.
Exactly, yeah.
All right, so you are going to let Fang stay here?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll definitely check in on him quite a lot because I
Mhm.
don't.
Okay.
I still feel antsy just like leaving him here.
We're
So-
basically checking in on him every time we're in town.
Yeah, basically.
Well, Lord
First
Henway,
thing.
I mean, if you're going to let him have the dragon to show people, he'll let you stay in his place. I mean, it's
Well, I
a
thought-
mansion. I have a lot of guest rooms.
Okay.
You got yourself a deal,
Yeah.
sir.
And let's face
Yeah.
it, it's just a matter of time before those animals get loose, and I'm going to need adventurers to get them back for me.
And we're good with
100%.
animals.
Good point.
I feel a little safer from people watching us while we sleep here too.
I'm going
Yeah.
to see about hiring some kind of a spellcaster to protect me from this kind of
An
magic.
abjurer?
Perhaps, yes. I can never keep all of the types of magic straight. But, yeah, I'll look into it.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure you have training to do, and I know you need to get back to
Ah,
the
yeah.
dungeon. So,
Yeah, we gotta find this treasure.
see you later.
True, we gotta do that too.
Treasure.
The bathhouse. The
Yeah,
bathhouse
which is the
treasure.
bathhouse? Could you point us in the direction of the bathhouses, please?
Yes. A buried treasure in the bathhouse.
Mm.
Yes. And can I borrow a shovel?
Yes.
Sweet.
All
I already
right.
got picks, so if we need those.
So you bid Fang farewell. You live. Yes, that's a long shot. They do. They live in a mansion now, free of charge.
Yeah, I'll have to get all of my
And,
stuff out of my nice inn.
You had stolen a treasure map, and now you want to see what this person's treasure is. And apparently,
Yeah.
it's near or in the public bathhouse, which is in Old City. So you're going to leave the rich section of town and go back to Old City, the home of the thieves and the beggars.
Oh no.
As we go, Litria says, "I really hope this treasure isn't a peephole."
Yeah.
I
That'd
mean,
be good.
we kind of picked it up in like a bad section of town. I don't know how much treasure there is, but we can always hope and check.
Hi,
If
Aya.
it is, we can cover that up.
All right. So, judging from your map, it actually is inside the bathhouse. This grand edifice was once the preserve of nobles and the wealthy, but as the city grew beyond its original boundaries, the bathhouse gradually became a facility for all the citizens of the free city. Now the building is open to anyone with a silver piece to buy the weekly pass. 3 gold buys you an annual admission.
Okay.
Those with tickets can use the bathhouse as often and as long as they want.
3 gold for a whole year?
Yeah, that's kind of a great deal. I'll do
Yeah,
that.
man.
Yeah, I'll take out 3 gold for myself.
I'd take out 3 orbs.
3
And I roll them
gold
over.
orbs. All right. So you're all gonna buy a yearly pass to the public
Yeah.
bathhouse?
Yeah, let's split it up, man.
I like baths.
I've never taken a proper bath before.
All right. I want to do a thing. This is
You
good.
can kind of smell.
Okay.
Not like dungeon all the time.
So
Well, I did live underground in a dirt patch.
one old school thing that people did
Wood elves
a
always
lot.
smell like wood.
Mm.
Well, they're around it like all the time. Okay.
Yes.
So let's
I
do it.
smell like hickory.
Oh.
I want somebody to roll for the buried treasure. Who wants to roll?
I
a
will.
Percentile. Okay. So we're gonna use one of the magic item tables.
But it's my map.
It's an old school chart.
Okay, then you can roll.
All right, Litria. Percentile.
I just really like rolling dice. Oh, that one fell off. That is a 98.
What the heck is that? Okay, this is gonna be weird. All right, so do you go into the bathhouse?
Yeah.
So there's a greeting section. There's lockers for you to put your stuff in. It's mostly unisex. Everybody just has a bath. This isn't like some perverted place. It's just a place where people
Yeah.
take a bath. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like ancient Greece.
Yeah, they just hang out naked and they talk in hot tubs. Yeah, that's all.
That you do.
And but there are some private areas in case you want your own little, bathhouse. And according to your map, it's in one of the private bathhouses.
I say, "What's that over there?" And when everyone looks, I run in by myself.
You're gonna sneak in.
Yes.
All right, make a stealth.
Stealth.
Mhm.
Good old +9 to stealth. That is a 24.
So you creep in. So there's in the center of the room, there's like a hot tub, and it's steaming. And there's like stones in it, and you'd think that the stones are the source of the warmth. And also, there's a part in here where there's like a lot of mud, and apparently it's like you can put the mud on your face and like lie down, and it's like good for your
Ooh.
face or whatever it is. I don't know. And there's like cucumber slices that you can stick on your eyes, that kind of thing. And according to your map, it's buried in the mud.
I take my shovel out from beneath my towel.
What are the rest of you doing while Litria disappears?
Well, I'll see her. I'll be ready to distract at any moment if something goes wrong, but I'll just kind of try to relax for the moment.
Just make a roll.
And I guess, partially take off my armor just to dip my feet in.
Okay.
I'm-
Yeah. Go ahead.
I'm gonna cover myself in mud and eat the
Oh.
cucumber slices.
So wait.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh
So,
God.
Gusamon, you're going in where Litria went as well?
Oh, is that where the mud was?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was just all over. Then I'm just gonna jump in the bath.
For our noses' sake.
You could plant some mushrooms in the bathhouse.
It's true, you could. It's
Could.
moist, it's warm, it's everything.
Well, they
It's
kind of just
different.
spores just fall off me all the time. So
True. I wanted to take Aurora to the side, like alone, and I wanted to.
Confess your undying love to her.
What? No, that's like 2 sessions from now. Go now. I wanted to ask her because she said something after she killed the Vecna person. Something about how she would have problems if she didn't do it. So I wanted to ask her about that in relation to her tattoos and if it was some weird
Related.
connection.
Related.
Yeah.
Okay, well, essentially, I don't personally. I just have a bad history with evil people and beings, and basically, my clan was destroyed, and I tried to save myself and my family, and it didn't go well. And I was essentially tricked into being an amusement, and it didn't go the way that I planned, and everyone I knew was destroyed as well. And I vowed that I wouldn't allow anything like that to happen to anyone else, and I don't like things or people who are manipulated for their own good or creatures of evil being, and I took a vow. Mind you, there were people in my clan who disliked me for specific reasons I won't get into, but I am forever tainted by evil beings, and I refuse to let anyone else be so. So I do apologize if it unsettled you, but I made a vow to my God that I will, no matter what, take care of what I have to take care of and whatever evil creature or being there might be. And if that could possibly harm someone else, then it's my personal duty to take care of it. I don't want that to happen to anyone else. And I'm on this journey to help that. And if I have to, I will take it out. I don't believe that cults or evil creatures should be allowed to roam this earth when they can cause so much harm and undo like everything that people are working towards and the lives that they've built, all just for their own amusement or gain or power or whatever that they have.
I mean, I understand it. You know about me and my pact with certain individuals who are maybe fiendish in nature. I did make it to help my clan too, and it kind of bit me in the ass. So I get it.
Are you doing it out of your own violation? Because I did say I would help you if you needed out.
I mean, I may have been a little selfish in doing it, but it was for a greater good, I think. You know.
Well, I mean, I certainly understand that. But if you had the option, would you stay with them?
No.
Okay,
Hell
so
no.
we're on the same page that you're willing to take care of what needs to be taken care of.
I suppose. I just feel uneasy about marching into a temple of Vecna and murdering people, you know,
Well,
whether they deserve it or not.
that is fair. I've been blessed with certain abilities by both my God and my heritage to better find out what I need to find out. And unfortunately, my God did led me to believe that they are very fucking evil. And personally, I don't feel comfortable letting them just roam free. And based on how I view my sense with my God, I'm afraid he might take away everything I've become if I don't do what he asks. And he's a very kind, generous God. He's taken care of me. I've been roaming around for quite some time, and he's the only one that I feel really looks after those who are true wanderers in a sense. So if I disobey him or I do something that's not worthy of his, I don't know, admiration or the pact that I made, then I'm afraid of what may happen.
And you're all right with that? Living in fear of what might happen?
It's not so much fear, but based on everything I've already lost, what else can I lose? I don't want to lose who I am or what I've become. Like I've built this, I've built me, and I've already lost so much. This is everything that I am. If I have to change, it better be for a damn good cause.
I'm gonna slap Aurora on the back. I'm gonna say, I like you, Aurora.
I like you
You're
as well.
Smart,
And
you're a smart cookie.
I'm not going to hurt you or anything. I just
I'd
want you to
appreciate
know
that.
that.
Yeah.
I disagree with your personal views but I know that people make mistakes. I made a mistake too once, and
Listen, I should let you know, I may be evil, but it's really only towards people who fuck me over. So, you've never done that. So we're cool.
I'll try not to do that then.
Yeah, or I'll destroy you. That's how it
Very
is.
true.
So,
I take care of me and mine. I won't let anything happen to any of you.
So Litria, you hit something solid in the mud. It's
Oh.
big. It's a big thing, solid thing. Do you take it out?
Yes. Is it a treasure chest?
It's a saddle.
I wear it.
Does it have saddlebags?
How are you gonna wear it? It's a saddle. Looks like if you put it on a horse or maybe something special happens, something wondrous.
Ooh.
It's an item with some kind of wondrous property.
I hide it on my person.
And
And
it's
then I
not-
go back to...
You're gonna hide the saddle.
It's
Yes.
hiding the big saddle,
How
yeah.
you hide the
It's just
saddle?
like around her like a backpack, like nothing to see here. Just moving along.
Pretty much.
I came in with this. I don't know what you're talking about.
I go to the group and I'm like, guys,
Huh.
we have to go back and see Fang again.
There's like mud. There's like mud,
Why?
mud.
Oh
coming
god.
off
Quickly dip your feet here really fast. Just like dunk in. Dunk
What?
in.
The saddle's
You're
covered.
filthy.
It's dripping
You're
mud.
filthy.
Yeah.
You are filthy. And they're staring. I'm trying to help.
I'm a wood
Cannonball
elf.
into
It's
the
fine.
I'm
bath.
All right, so
Yeah.
you got a saddle, a mysterious magic saddle.
I prestidigitation it clean.
It is
Ooh.
now gleaming and clean.
Gonna
The
take
mud just flies off in all directions.
I'm gonna take some mint leaves and just like while Guzman's back is turned, I'm just gonna like rub them over him really fast.
All right, so
Hmm.
you wanted to go back to Fang? Is that the deal?
Yes.
Are we gonna give him the saddle?
Oh gosh.
I want to put the saddle on Fang and try to ride him.
All right.
I
Fang's
mean,
the
he
size
is like
of a
he's like
dog,
the size of a dog, yeah.
but
Yeah, he's a dog.
You
I
might
don't
have to
know.
wait a bit for that.
Yeah, it might not fit him yet.
all right. So you want to go in there? Lord Henway and Frank gather around. Wow, a saddle. Is it magic?
Yes.
What does it do?
I cast Identify as a ritual.
Oh.
It's a saddle of the Cavalier. Wow, in this saddle on a mount, you can't be dismounted against your will if you're conscious, and attack rolls against the mount have disadvantage. Wow.
That's
Nice.
actually really nice.
I say that out loud.
Wow.
I open my mouth and the DM's voice comes out.
Meow, 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 meow. And
Oh.
So if we ever decided to ride Fang when he gets older, we
Yeah.
can't be thrown off. That would help.
pretty
especially
sure
if-
that Gusamon, you're a gnome, right? Or Gundar, you might be able to easily. I mean, how tall is Litria?
She's pretty short.
So
I'm like the fucking tall one. I'm like 5'9", and all these bitches are like miniature.
So
She is like
I'm-
4'7".
I'm 3'3".
Gosh, I'm like 4'6".
Yeah, so I'm like a good foot, 2 feet.
it is.
tall.
It is possible, you know. Some of
And
you
do
might
it.
be able to.
Yeah,
You could
y'all
put the
look like
saddle on
I'm-
Aurora, and I could ride her.
Whoa, hello.
You would. People would have disadvantage to attack you.
That's true.
That's weird.
Dude, we can do a Cavill special. Be like the barbarian tank.
Yeah.
You know, like that
Onward. All right.
those
So,
movies where it's like
I like
the
being
barbarian
mobile.
got like things strapped to their back, and they're just like General Grievous style.
Yeah.
Like,
Mm.
wielding.
so let's see. Litria wants to. Okay, here's an easy way to do it. Does Litria, do you have your character's like weight written down on the thing? Because I can look at the strength table.
I discard all my extra gear, and Litria is like stupid light. She's
It should be because based off of if you're 4'11", you're under 100 pounds. So you'd be anywhere from.
It's your deep gnome.
Thank you
Yeah.
very much, Tanith, for the bits. It's awesome.
I think she's like 85 pounds.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So Litria, you slap the saddle on Fang. You climb on. Fang's able to, fly around. Lord Henry's like, wow. Can't believe you had found a magic saddle.
Yeah.
Totally random. Random things happen here in the city of Greyhawk, and now you can hold the Sword of the Mages up.
Yes, I do it.
Wow.
Sword of the Mages!
I'm an album cover.
Do-do-do.
I cast fairy fire on her just to.
Yeah, very.
Great.
Lord Henry says, that's neat, but I heard you guys have to get back to the dungeon soon.
No,
We
yeah, that's a good point. I gotta deal with Aldme and all that.
Yeah. All right. What do you say we crash tonight in our palatial new pad and then hit up the.
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah.
I need a rinse.
All right, so there's a week of training.
Yep.
Take care of that.
Yeah.
When
Quick
you're getting ready to
montage.
go back to the dungeon, I guess the question is, are you bringing Fang with you? Now that it's a
Aw.
mount.
I kind of want him to get a little bigger. I want him to I don't want him hurt. He's so tiny now. Like,
That's true. If we keep him with Lord Henway for a little bit, he might get like some training, maybe.
Yeah.
Can I ride the Manticore?
Just take the Manticore. Jesus.
Can you ride the Manticore?
I don't know, Vrim and Vram might.
Is that a euphemism?
No.
Okay.
There's a lot of drug slang in the city, so.
Vrim and Vram might not be keen on that. Sure.
Riding
needles.
the
But-
Manticore. I think they actually clipped the wings of the Manticore.
Ah,
And they are
Oh.
very
Yeah.
angry. They're very.
here's the
angry
thing.
creatures.
Right.
We can take the saddle with us, and then we'll just befriend another animal in there and ride it out.
Mm.
There you go.
Good point. Could help us carry gold.
Yes.
Bad
Yeah.
too.
All right, so you're gonna head back to the dungeons underneath the ruins. of
Yeah,
Yes.
it doesn't
Heck yeah.
crawl.
Man, it's super nice out. Blue sky, tall green grass. You leave the city, you walk through the grassy hills, you come to the ruins, the two elves are there. As they see you in the distance, they put up a hand and wave and they smile, and you come closer, they say, welcome back. Be careful. It just gets more dangerous the further down you go. Level 3 is often a stopping point where people go down and they never come back.
Because it's so awesome, they just stay there.
Yes, yes, exactly, Gus.
We'll do our best.
That's exactly what it is.
All
We
right.
might see some of them then we're all done there.
Thank you, Aya. Thank you very, very much for the bits.
I
Yay.
Are Rim and Ram like high elves, wood elves, what?
Wood elves.
Oh,
They
I asked
also
them if they know if we're related.
they reek of wood. They say, no, I'm afraid I don't think so, friend.
Yeah.
But although in a way, we're all children of Corellin, god of the elves.
I take notes.
hmm So,
Gundar
I was
goes to
raised
the
by
dungeon.
humans.
oh, well, Corellin, god of the elves. He fought Groomsh, god of the orcs. And we formed from the droplets of blood that fell from Corellin, as well as his tears. And I'm sure you know that we live long, and when we die, we are reborn again as an elf. And when we trance, we can relive our past lives when we're children. And if we live a truly worthy life, when we die, we will move on to Arborea. You know all this. I'm just wasting your time.
Actually, I didn't. Thank you.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I'm only 19.
Well, Litria, so basically what I'm telling you is you'll be okay. If you die, them, not so much. So, sorry, everybody.
I'd rather not die.
Yeah, I really won't be okay if I die right now.
I mean, I'm fairly old myself. I mean, compared
Litria, their lives are so brief.
well,
like
compared to an elf, yes, but
candles that
I'm 109, to be fair.
candles
You're
that
that young?
Yeah.
I'm 141.
Oh
I'm
my
17.
God.
I'm like a child by elf standards.
I know.
And when I die, I'll just go to feed my friends.
Oh.
I mean, I don't even want to say how old I am now.
Oh gosh.
47.
I know, compared to everyone else, I'm a child.
Except for me, because I'm 17 in human years.
How old are you guys, to Frim and Fram?
Oh, 331.
Yeah, how old
You're
are they?
muted.
sorry.
331.
Oh.
Wow.
Wow. Okay.
Can I pretend you guys are my uncles?
Well, one's male and one's female.
Uncle and aunt?
For now.
For now.
Like you said,
Nice.
you're all related somehow, so.
I think my family was killed, and that's why I was raised in the circus by humans.
They both say I'm
Anything's possible.
so sorry.
It could be.
Well, perhaps we could take you to meet the elves of the gnarly forest sometime. They're not that
Yes,
far
let's do that.
from
But
here.
first, we have to go into this dungeon.
Yes.
Yeah.
You sure do.
See you guys later.
All right. So you go into the dungeons underneath the ruins of Castle Greyhawk?
Yes.
All right. So you go through, level 1. You go
Yep.
to the
I
goblins.
look longingly at
They
the
have
levers
stairs.
of doom as we pass.
The
I
levers
take out my shield and I surf down the stairs. Every single set of stairs we come across.
Okay.
I comfort the crying
It's a bit of a-
goblins as we pass. I'm like, it's okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, they're my friends.
So the circular stairwell that starts at the goblins goes down past level 2, and level 2 is where the orcs were.
Yep.
Level 3 is apparently where the hobgoblins are. So
Ah.
they stop there. It doesn't go down further. So yeah, stairs, and there is a door. And beyond the door, you hear echoing silence.
Is the door locked?
No.
Is there a lock on the door?
No.
Oh. All right.
I try to install a lock on the door so I can pick it.
That's gonna take like a long time.
Okay, then I don't do that. I pretend that I picked the lock on the door even though there's no lock.
Oh, this is advanced. All right. Okay.
And I'm like, here you guys go. I picked the lock. Now we can enter.
Okay.
Thank you, Richard.
That's a 18 deception.
Looks like Litria picked a lock.
I believe it.
Might have been invisible.
Yeah, it was invisible
Wow.
lock.
Glad we have an wood elf along.
Smells like pine. All right.
I know I should proceed stealthily,
Mhm.
but I throw the door open and yell, "What ho!"
Oh god, no.
Aha. Okay. So you throw the door open.
I'm very excited.
Okay. So there's a bunch of things here. It's this big square room. The ceiling's like 30 feet high. It's stone. There's lit torches and braziers. To your right, there's a short hallway, and it opens up into a room. From that room, a very bright orange, yellow, kind of a fiery light is coming from that room. Straight ahead is a wide hallway. It's like 10 feet wide, and it's just darkness in that hallway. And to your left is a huge hallway. It's like 20 feet wide, 40 feet tall, and it's dark. But when you yell "what ho," it like echoes down the hallway. What ho, what ho, and way down at the end of this hallway, like a blue glyph like appears in the darkness. Psh! Then you start to hear like clanking noises and a loud rumble, and the hallway shakes a little bit. Then you start to hear something kind of something is coming down that hallway towards you slowly.
I close the door.
Yeah, shut the door.
Coming from the left hallway.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Oh god, that was bad. We need to come back in like a second. We need to let that figure itself out, I think, before we can go in there.
Oh,
But now we know.
Was it
Well,
like a
yeah, when
T
you open the
shape,
door.
like we walk in, it was just like hallway through each side and straight ahead?
Is it a T or a Y?
oh no. It's a square room, and there's just a
Yeah.
hallway on the right,
Oh.
hallway on the left, and
Oh,
a
okay.
hallway straight ahead.
Okay,
Okay.
gotcha.
Got it.
Got it.
Ooh, yeah, fuck, that sounds bad. We need to leave that alone.
Well, I mean, to be fair, everything down here is bad. It's a dungeon.
Through the door,
Oh.
now you hear the rumbling getting louder. And the door is
Ooh,
vibrating.
yeah.
This is
I'm
just like the
I'm
Levers of
back
Doom.
up.
Yeah, I take a few steps back. Maybe go up the stairs a little bit.
Patria, maybe next time we should go a bit quieter. just
No,
in
this
case.
is good because now we know.
Okay,
We have information.
but it might kill us.
But at least we know it's there so we can avoid it better.
I'm gonna try and hide in the room, but wait and see what comes out.
Right now, you're all in the stairwell. You want to go into the room and hide?
Yeah, I didn't want to go back inside. I'm just gonna like back myself up into a
Oh.
corner.
Sure, I'll try to hide.
So wait. Are you in the room or are you in the
Yes.
stairwell? Okay. So Guzman's in the room. Aurora, are you in the room?
I don't want to leave him alone, so yes. Even though this happened such bad last time, don't know why I'm doing it. You're lucky you're tiny.
Gundar?
I'm gonna roll for it. Hold on. Yeah, I'm in the room.
And what about Litria? Are you in the room?
I'm in the stairwell, but Sean's in the room.
Oh no, Sean!
That's the
The
bat.
bat.
All right.
Yes, he's on the ceiling.
Oh, okay. On the bat's on the ceiling. And you're it's just a square room. There's nothing to hide behind. But I mean, are you gonna
Yeah,
hide on
I
the
just
side of
found
the
Hide
walls?
behind
Yeah, like
me.
up in a corner.
It's
Like,
true.
Do you want to be able to see what's coming, or are you hiding?
Like if it was coming down the left hallway, right?
I want to see what's
So
coming.
I would be down in this corner.
Okay.
Like so, if it came out, I would be looking ahead as it
So
comes. past me.
Gundar, this thing comes closer. It's made of metal, and it's got a huge metal head of a dragon, and the eyes are glowing red. It's basically like a clockwork tank, and it's got
Oh
a
my God.
dragon head.
Like
And there's a turret on top with like a whole bunch. It's loaded with like a whole bunch of arrows, like in a circular formation. And there's a crank, and sticking out of the top, there's a hobgoblin lady with her hand on the crank, like ready to start cranking. And also in this thing, it's sort of like a clockwork tank. So there's a big slit that the people inside can see through, and you can see at least one person like looking through. And so it kind of on the tank, there's a number of glowing glyphs that kind of go on and off. Like when it turns slightly, a glyph goes on, that kind of thing. When it speeds up, a glyph goes on for a moment. And when it slows down, a glyph goes on. So it comes probably about 10 feet away from the edge of the room, and it stops. And a voice calls out, "There's nothing to be afraid of."
Okay, then I enter the room.
why not?
Literally, when you enter the room, the hobgoblin lady like aims her like 10 arrows at you.
She's with us.
I juggle.
She says,
She's fine. She's fine.
She says, "Sir, can I shoot this fun?" And the voice inside says, "No, General Murgle, stand down." And you start juggling.
Yes.
General Murgle says, "Your juggling won't save you this time, elf."
What is going on, please? Hi, I'm Aurora. How's everything going?
From
Can
inside,
we introduce ourselves a little bit? Make this a bit easier.
General Murgle says, "Yes, All of you stand where I can see you. Use the crosshairs of my repeating crossbow.
All right, I'll come out from the corner.
Yes.
What?
Don't be-
23 stealth.
Yeah, I don't see that fun. But the others. Inside it says, General Murgle, we're not going to kill them. Greetings to level 3. My name is Obmi, the dwarf. I'm in the tank.
Can I try to sneak into the tank?
Jesus.
Well, in this case, I mean, there's no, it's just an empty space. You would kind of need something to hide. I mean, it would be hard for them not to see you because he's looking right down the hall and there's nowhere for you to. Unless you can turn invisible or something.
No, but can I like slide her on the ground and like pop up like right in front of the slit that he's looking out?
Yeah, you can try. I mean, make a stealth.
It's not so much to stay unseen, but more to stay unnoticed.
So you're gonna kind of
That
sidle
is
up.
a 27.
Okay. So he's talking. There are shadows, and when they're both distracted, looking in another direction, you kind of zip real quick. And so you're like peering into the tank. In the tank, you can see a dwarf with a big gray beard, and a bunch of other hobgoblins inside. Like there's levers. There's like a periscope. You know, that kind of thing.
It's awesome.
And you're right next to the huge dragon head, and you can see the eyes glow, and the mouth actually is hot. Like you do kind of you sense heat coming from it.
I like your beard, sir.
What the? General Murgle says, "You're too close." He says, "Thank you. Look, again, why are you here on level 3? This is my level."
Because we're adventurers. We've heard a lot about you.
Quite a lot.
Well, look, I'm suggesting to you that you stick with levels 1 and 2 because from here on out, I mean, there's nothing but death and despair waiting for you.
Didn't we already like completely cave in level 2?
Yeah, you guys totally cleared pretty much the first 2 levels.
Yeah.
We already did those ones. We want to go deeper.
We got a pet dragon.
That's right.
Where is it?
We
Not
didn't
here.
bring it with us.
Oh,
We thought it would hold us back
General Murgle says,
because that's how good we are.
"See, I'm making it up. They don't have a dragon. That's ridiculous."
Not really. I ride it with the saddle and I take out the saddle.
I pull out my wallet with all the baby pictures of things.
You're all delusional.
Oh, I also have this, and I pull out the sword of the mages
Sword of the
and
Mage.
hold it
Oh,
aloft.
they all go. All right. The tank actually like backs up like half a foot. Omni says, I'm just warning you. I mean, people come down here and they don't make it. The rooms in here are just too deadly. Zogig is too clever.
Are they littered with traps?
Well,
And monsters, yes.
you guys are surviving, so it's not impossible.
Well,
Can you tell us the best way to continue on?
Look, let me just... Okay. This dungeon was originally made for Zogig to capture demigods in the God Trap, way at the bottom. He did that. He siphoned their power. He became a deity. Those traps are empty now. There's nothing down there for you. There's no reason to keep going.
Maybe it's less of a like that thing and more of a spiritual journey.
I thought we were just looking for money.
That too.
Money's spiritual for some people.
Right now, we're the Iron Dabbers. We just met each other, but our goal is to become the Platinum Plankers, and I don't think we're going to do that on levels 1 and 2.
It's true.
It's so
Very
sad.
true.
Look, I'm just telling you, down the main hallway there, there's 5 doors, and nobody has that I know has ever survived those 5 doors.
Well,
Which
that sounds
door
like a
is-
challenge.
Which door is the least deadly?
They're all deadly, and the worst thing is that Zogig's magic changes them. The further down in this dungeon you go, the more interest Zogig is going to take in you.
We did talk to him.
He might cater entire levels to torturing you.
Well, that's
Mm,
rude.
well,
Well, nobody took up the adventure of life because it was safe and easy.
And I look forward to seeing more of Zagig's
I don't know.
creations.
So
Well-
far, it's been safer for me than the circus.
He says, I was just trying to warn you. And do yourself a favor and don't let the Flame Princess fool you.
why not? Is she very persuasive?
She
Were
leads
we
most
lamented?
she leads most adventurers to their doom.
Well, I mean, it kind of.
Sounds like there's many lamentations of this flame princess.
Yes. She's almost always weeping.
Well, I don't suppose you have any other advice or ways to get around certain things.
He starts pulling some levers, and the hobgoblins inside start moving. He says, I gave you your warning. You don't want to listen. It's
What's back down that way you came from?
Castle Goblinstein. My home.
Interesting.
And General Murgle says, and you're not welcome in Castle Goblinstein. And
Well, that's not very nice.
there's a door, and there's guards, and they will kill you if you go down this hallway.
Jeez, the orcs and goblins.
I
are
don't
much
know.
more-
I've never been killed so far, so I think I'll be all right.
Then,
Mr. Obme, was it?
yes,
You're the one who turned the Hydra up on level 1 to stone, yeah?
that's right.
Why?
The Jeweled Man, friend.
What about-
I seek the Jeweled Man.
Oh shit, that's right. We never found him.
I'm not seeing the connection in logic there.
Each of those 13 gems lodged in the body of the Jeweled Man has great power, both outside this dungeon and inside this dungeon. And those might be the key to unlocking the secrets of Castle Greyhawk.
He said it. He said the name of the show.
All the
said
way
the name.
down on the 13th level.
But why hurt the goblins?
They haven't done anything wrong.
They're
Why?
just stupid.
Why? They had the Jeweled Man and they let him get away. That's why. They're useless.
Well,
My hobgoblins are efficient, you see.
Okay,
Those-
well, they tried their best. If your hobgoblins are so much better, why didn't they watch him?
oh, good one, Aurora.
We were going to get the Jeweled Man and they couldn't even keep him for that long.
Well,
Pathetic.
you should have hurried up.
I've had enough of this conversation. If you come down this hallway, you'll die. Right, General Murgle? And General Murgle says, yes, you will die. You will suffer.
Great, lovely. Thank you for the advice.
All right. He's like, put it in reverse. And it just starts backing up. And it goes backwards down the hallway.
I climb off the tank.
Okay. They're
Please
like,
get off the tank.
they get sticks and they put them through the holes and like, get up.
All right, sounds like certain death
They turn the
lies
windshield
ahead.
wipers on.
Well, couldn't be worse. Might as well keep going.
Okay, so there's the tank hallway.
Yeah.
There's the hallway with the fire light, and then there's the dark hallway straight ahead.
Let's go for the darkness.
Yeah.
I can
I-
see in the dark.
Yeah, I can see in the dark, but I'll cast light.
No, if we can all
cantrip.
see in the dark, we should probably not cast light.
It's true.
Well,
we
can
can
we
all-
all see?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, then yeah. I have dark vision. I'm good.
All right. So I guess that means that this if this was a movie, it would look like gunmetal blue, like Justice League. So it's all dark and you're all blue. And you
Mhm.
go down the hallway. Anything? So you're just walking down the hallway?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait. Remember those hallways up above had all those spiky pit traps and stuff. You should be careful.
Yeah.
I will
Yeah, do
look
we still
ahead
have
for
the
traps.
Okay.
Yeah.
You don't need to roll. You look, no traps. You make your way down the hallway, and you come to a circular room. And this room, on the far side of the hemisphere, there's 5 doors, and each door looks different. The one on the far left is made of gray stone. Then the next one is painted to look like a hallway. It's almost like an illusion where it's like you might walk right into it because it looks like it's just a hallway. Then the one right across, dead in the center, it's got webs painted on it. And then there's one with a whole bunch of chests painted on it. And the last one has like a big stalagmite with an eyeball on it, like painted on it.
I don't like any of those.
I like that one with the eyeball. That seems pretty interesting. I've never seen a stalagmite with an eyeball before.
I was hoping one of the doors would be iron.
I vote the eye.
You think?
Very well. I guess we should go over and touch it, or what do we do with it?
But what if we befriend a giant spider?
Not too keen on spiders. Little terrifying.
You're right. We should befriend a giant stalactite. That's way cooler.
Is there anything about the chests painted on the thing that look unusual?
Mimicky?
Like anything off?
They just look like chests.
Okay.
I'd lick one of the chests.
Like him laughing.
You lick one of the chests. The paint is not fresh.
What does it taste like?
It's like lead poisoning a little bit.
Ooh.
It tastes like
Yeah.
Yeah.
I spit it out.
Yeah.
Bleh.
I think that's
Okay, are we trying to find... Are we supposed to get out of the room using one of these?
I
Or
don't know.
just...
I think the chests are full of lead, though, so maybe we shouldn't go that way.
It is good for hiding magical stuff inside them. You put little
That is
lead
true.
lining. No,
Some alchemists can turn it into gold.
it's true.
Very true. And don't they hide magical, like, items? Generally, they lead lining.
Yeah, there you go.
In certain
Yeah.
universes,
It hides the magical aura.
I'm liking that
Divination.
eye.
I'll take a look at the eye.
All right, let's go to the eyeball thingy.
Poke the eye.
So it's a door with a stalagmite painted on it, right?
it's a door with a painting on it, and the painting is of a stalagmite with a big eyeball on it.
I poke the eyeball.
You poke it, nothing happens. The door is cool and hard.
That's a really cool door.
I mean,
It is.
temperature-wise. Well, okay.
Yeah.
But nothing happens when you touch it.
Should be, like, slowly... Is it locked or open?
There is a lock on it, so
Oh,
I draw
okay.
a tinted monocle on the door.
Litria, would you like to help us open this door? It's locked. Go for it. All you.
Being a subterranean creature, would I have any insight into that?
24.
Player has my suspicion, but would Gus?
I know. I know what it is.
Okay.
I'm guessing.
First of all, if you know in real life, your character knows that's a rule
Oh.
we usually use.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's a rope.
If you don't, you could roll. So Litria, what you find almost immediately is it's unlocked. But if you want, you could pretend
Oh.
it is locked and unlock
I lock it and then unlock it.
it. All right, in a smooth motion, it's like click, clack, and it's like whoa, and there you go. It's
All
unlocked.
right.
It was the double
Okay.
lock.
Double-
Go inside.
Oh.
Fuck, it's like a beholder or something. I just know it.
Okay.
It's probably it's a roper, Aurora. They live in the
That's-
underground.
That's what I was thinking too.
They look like natural rocks, but they have tentacles that are super long, and they pull you into their gruesome maw.
Oh, great. Lovely.
Yeah, I lost
All the fun stuff.
several friends to those.
On a scale from 1 to 20, how difficult would you say they are?
Me?
Yeah.
I'd say about a 5.
Oh, we can handle that.
Yeah.
We are level 5 now, so not that Gundar knows that, but
Well, we did train up that many times, I guess.
that's
Didn't you ever read those old Greyhawk novels? They are written like that.
Gourd the rope.
Okay,
Okay.
I guess slowly
Gundar.
peek open
Yeah,
the
we'll
door.
slowly open the door out.
Okay, so you open the door, you see a long hallway. In the middle of the hallway is a dead thing. It looks like it's a stalagmite with an eye and tentacles, but like somebody has stabbed it to death a long time ago. And you can see like
Oh.
it's cut open and it's got like a weird skeleton in it, a roper
Oh.
skeleton.
Oh, it's dead, guys.
Okay, I guess. Wait.
All right.
but If it does it look like it was stabbed by like a sword or a blade or like something else?
Yeah, Rory, they can't digest a lot of different treasure type things, so a lot of times you got to cut them open to find the good stuff inside.
I know. I'm just trying to make sure it was like a human instead of like a creature bigger than this.
Aurora, since you've been in Greyhawk, you've seen and become familiar with many different types of polearms, and this looks like it was killed by a whole bunch of creatures that had halberds, kind of like long polearms with.
Okay, that makes sense. So it could have been a team going through here. Are there tracks of any kind? Like what kind of thing it was that killed it, like left? Like are there tracks that we can see?
At the end of the hallway, though, there is a door that's been smashed open.
I want to do two things.
Okay.
I want to send Sean in ahead to check the area with his blind sight, just in case he can catch something, like maybe something's illusory or something's invisible. And the second thing is I want to go up to that roper and inspect it more closely and maybe cut into its digestive tract to see if there's anything in there.
Okay.
Is the hallway like natural stone or is it like worked?
Worked stone.
Oh.
Okay.
And I want to check for traps.
Okay.
I'm going to keep an eye on the ceiling as we proceed into, and I'll tell them ropers often have offspring that'll hang from the ceiling and drop on you, so be careful.
So the bat flies in. You want the bat to go into the room at the end of the hallway?
Yeah. And like,
okay. With its sonar daredevil vision, it gives you images of like a trashed room, and there's a pedestal on it. In it, and on the pedestal is like a depression that seems to like where it would hold some specific kind of circular object, but the object is gone. And then you wanted to examine the corpse of the roper?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, it's just a dead roper with a spine, I guess.
Oh, roper spine.
It's been dead a long time. Months.
So it's very nasty.
Well, it's got that crusty, rocky exterior that doesn't really rot. So
yeah.
Roper spine. Got it.
Well, then I guess we continue on. Did Frank see anything? Or
who's Frank?
Sean.
Frank is the guy that.
I know. You can tell where my brain is right now. Sean the bat.
Sean saw a trashed room and a pedestal with a circular depression in it, as though something was meant to be put in there.
All right. So
how big is it, like hand-wise? Is it like
I don't know, like that, like
okay, so not very
couple
big.
Inches in diameter, like that.
I use prestidigitation to approximate what I think it might be. Make an item that's approximately what I think would be.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it would be probably a gem, probably with like 12 sides, probably something like that.
Okay. I would like to use prestidigitation to make the same sort of shape.
Okay.
Item, because I can do that.
Okay.
It doesn't have it doesn't have value because it disappears after an hour, but it is an object that is solid.
Okay.
And I'm like, okay, let's proceed.
Okay.
So you guys are gonna check out that room?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. But you see, basically, it looks like there was some traps in here, but the traps went off, and it looks like the object was to certain sections of the floor. If you stepped on them, the explosions would happen like from the walls or the ceiling. But the whole trap is shut down, and the pedestal on the far side of the room is basically a hand coming up out of the ground, and it's got like a little depression in it where a gem that looks sort of like a 12-sided die would have been, but it's gone. It really looks like adventurers went in here and cleared this place and took whatever was in it.
Yeah.
I put my prestidigitation item in this on the pedestal.
Just to try to see if we can.
To see if it does anything. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing happened.
No. Damn it. All right.
This seems kind of Vecna-ish to me, doesn't it? The hand with the circular, sort of like an eye.
A little bit.
Is it like a skeleton hand?
Didn't the cultists say that there was supposed to be something down here?
Next level.
Yeah, that's level 4.
Okay, like the maze or something?
Yeah.
The barrow maze.
Got it. Okay, then perhaps this is just the beginning of it. Okay, I guess we should try another door.
Yeah, it looks that way.
I want to investigate this room a little more, so I don't do well.
Yeah.
I rolled a 3, so that would be
You give it a real
4.
thorough look, and you're pretty certain there's no secret doors. There's nothing else really to
That's
see in
odd.
this room.
Okay.
Well, hey, we can try the web one if there is a giant spider or something.
Oh god, I'll stand outside. You can take care of that.
All right.
I
I thought
don't
we were a
like spiders.
team.
You don't like
They're
spiders?
terrifying. They're tiny. They crawl everywhere. They get in your face if you walk. Ugh, no.
Oh, you'd hate my hometown.
Okay.
Why?
Oh, the underground, there's spiders all over the place. There's door guards ride them, drow turn into them and worship them.
What's a drow?
It's like an elf, but they live underground.
Yeah.
Like a dirt elf?
Sort
Yeah,
of.
basically. I'd say they're pretty dirty.
Yeah.
It's like garbage.
They're
elves.
definitely nasty and mean. And vicious. And they kill lots of my people. And probably Gundars too.
Yeah.
What? I've never
Yeah.
heard of evil elves.
Yeah, they have black skin and white hair.
I think you're making this up.
No.
I don't know.
They have red and purple eyes too.
Yeah.
And they worship like a demon spider goddess.
Mm-hmm.
This seems really far-fetched.
And the women are the rulers and they like
That's right.
men. Yeah.
It's a very interesting look at society.
Hmm.
They're kind of outliers in their respective community, but they do what they do. So
What about the hallway door?
You know, I did have an idea about the hallway door.
Are you going to try to walk through the door?
Yes. Gundar's just gonna walk at the hallway door and see if he can walk through it.
Okay, so Gundar, you walk to that door and you try to walk through it.
Yes.
It's solid, so you kind of.
oh.
Can I draw Gundar walking down the hallway on the door?
That's interesting.
Yep.
Okay,
You do that.
didn't work.
No, you gotta fix his hair. It goes like this, like that.
I'm like, hey, look, Gundar, it worked. You're in the
Yeah.
door.
Good.
Is that what the back of my head looks like?
Yeah. just a bit.
Oh no.
Okay. I guess is that door locked or no?
So, was it a door or was it just a hallway painted on the
Yeah.
wall?
It's a door with a hallway painted on it, and it does have a lock. You don't
23
know-
for working the lock.
Jeez.
It's unlocked, so do you want to lock and unlock it again?
Yes.
Okay. Click.
These double locks, eh?
Double lock.
Goggy was a mad genius.
Double
I have an
lock.
idea. If we're finding doors that are unlocked, perhaps we should only find the ones that are locked, because that means people haven't been in them yet.
But the unlocked ones could have dead people in them that have stuff on them.
True.
Very true. So I guess we could circle around, and once we find a locked door, then we know that's, I guess, where we're supposed to find something.
Yeah, I check all the locks.
They're all unlocked.
They're all
Ooh, shit. So I guess
Click,
someone's been here before.
they're all double locked.
They're all double locked.
I thought
Just,
more people died down here. I guess enough adventurers have come down and cleared it out.
I
They
just
probably died further on, or down that other hallway with the fire.
True.
I did have a thought, real quick. Can I go back and check out that Roper corpse?
Mhm.
Is its eye still in its body?
Yeah.
Does it look like that would fit in that circular depression?
Mm-mm.
No, wow.
Maybe there's
I
treasure
come
inside
out
the eye.
all dejected and like kind of kicking my feet on the ground.
What's
Never-
wrong?
It was a good thought. It was a good thought, Gus.
I had an idea, but it's not gonna work out.
Why not?
It's okay. You tried your best.
I thought maybe that Roper's eye was the thing that would fit in that bowl, but it's too big.
But we could use that for other things.
Its eye?
Yeah.
I'm sure there's some.
You never know it'll come in useful.
I kind of brighten up and I'll run back and I'll use that cultist stagger I stole to cut its eye out.
The optical nerd. Yeah.
Okay.
I come out holding a big eyeball, which is probably pretty big. And Ropers are large.
Does it feel like the normal weight for an eye, or does it feel kind of heavy? Maybe there's something hidden in it.
I kind of like rattle it around.
No, it's just a normal juicy eye.
I'm pretty good at medicine. I could give you a professional opinion if you like.
I throw open one of the doors at random.
Hmm.
You throw open one of the doors at random.
I love it.
One. So the one most on the
stone
Whatever.
door.
The gray stone.
Yes.
All right. So you fling it open, and it's a long hallway, and in it ends in a door with no doorknob. And in the hallway, there's a few like rectangular crawl spaces that shoot off to the right and left. There's like 3 or 4 of them.
Sean, I choose you. And I send Sean down to check.
The bat. All right. This will be interesting. Okay. So
Blind sight.
So the bat, you send it down the hallway.
Yeah.
There's 4 crawl spaces. And there's just a door with no doorknob. Do you want it to go in the crawl space?
Ooh, send it.
I want Sean to pick up a rock and throw a rock into one of the crawl spaces. And then
there's
hop
no
back.
rocks in here. It's a worked stone.
I give Sean a rock.
Okay.
You rock in your bag.
All right, so the bat has like in its little handy claws or whatever, on its feet or whatever.
Mhm.
It's got like little pebbles. And what do you want it to do? Like throw the pebbles in a
Into the crawl spaces and then like fly up really fast.
fly up. Okay, so it throws the rocks in there, and it flies up, and you hear movement in the crawl space. And you hear something. You hear like clack, 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 and then something sticks its head out and like looks up. And it looks like a hybrid of a lizard, a bird, and a bat. And it looks at.
Does it look sentient?
Yeah. So I'm gonna make a roll here.
If it looks like it's going to attack Sean, I'm going to throw a dart at it from the doorway.
Okay. Well, how do I do this? Let's see what my bite does. It's all gonna kind of happen at once. I think he could probably surprise you a little bit.
Yeah.
Popped out, shot up. Let's see, are there bat stats in the monster manual?
There should be.
Does the bat have stats? Do you have Litria bat stats?
No, I've never actually
That's
needed it. No one's actually
Look it up
attacked by
in the
bats
past app.
before.
Is that
Sure.
what Batman has?
I got it up, pulled up. What do you want to know?
Oh,
AC?
awesome.
What's the AC of the bat?
12.
Oh God. Okay, how many hit points does the bat have?
1.
No. All right.
It's 1d6 minus 1.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's just the stat.
So.
So that would be a 5.
All right.
Shit.
Oh,
So
okay.
this weird winged creature flies up. All right. What's the bat's constitution score?
8.
8. All right. So make a
God.
Litria, make a con save for the bat.
17.
Okay. So
total.
this thing flies up and bites your bat, and the bat is hurt bad. It takes 3 points, and it's like, it's the bat starts to kind of turn to stone,
I
then,
knew
like,
it.
shakes it off. Okay, so now we can all roll initiative. And the bat is
Okay.
wearing. Oh, I forgot. The bat's wearing a necklace, and on the necklace is a doorknob.
The bat is?
The creature that attacked
Ah.
the bat.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, at least it looks like not all the things were trashed.
Sean's wearing a little cloth hat.
Is he?
Yes, it's red.
There. All right.
Like a little bit, like a beanie?
No, it's like one of those like old timey like medieval hats with like the little.
Oh.
Oh, okay. With the like flap sort of thing.
Yeah.
Gusamon, what'd you get?
15.
15 for Gusamon. What about Litria?
12.
12. And what about Gunda?
19.
19 for
Oh.
Gunder.
Oh wait, 13. Sorry.
Okay. And then what about Aurora?
17.
A 17 for Aurora. So about 20 feet away, there is a creature that's a hideous hybrid of lizard, bird, and bat. It bit your bat. And the bat almost turned to stone, but it didn't. And then Gundar, you get to go.
Okay. I'm going to. How high up is it, actually?
20 feet.
Okay, so I cannot reach with my hammer.
I know, me too. I'm like, fuck.
I'm going to cast know what? No, I'm gonna cast magic weapon on. No, darn it! It's so high up, it's hard to. Okay, I'm gonna cast bestow curse on the cockatrice, and I'm going to make it so. Let me see. It has disadvantage on attacks against us. That's the curse I'm gonna put on it.
Okay.
I think it has to make. Yes, it has to make wisdom saving throw.
All right, I got a +1. I'm going to charge it up with positive energy. There we go.
Ooh.
I'm going to give it a nice twisty roll. 16 + 1.
Oh, yeah, it made it. Crap!
You and your positive energy.
Yeah.
The curse does not stick, and Gundar's sad.
All right. After
Make sure it doesn't bite you.
after Gundar is Aurora.
Aurora
Aurora Borealis.
Okay.
Shining down in Dallas.
Yeah.
In this dungeon at this time of year.
Okay, I'm trying to think.
Can I see?
Okay, so since it's farther away from me, I'll use my bonus action to cast Hunter's Mark on it, and I will throw a javelin at it.
Hunter's Mark. Javelin.
Hunter's Mark javelin. So let's see if it hit. Shit, I'm dropping things. It fucking rolled out of my hand. Okay. Okay. Ooh. That's a 25.
25 hits.
Yeah, 25.
Javelin.
So then that's 2d6 plus 5. Ooh, okay. It's 5 and a 6, so that's 11 plus 5, so that's 16 points of damage.
Dang. All right, so it goes right through it. The creature squeals. There's like a javelin impaled on it. Blood coming out. It's hurt pretty bad. Is that it for Aurora? What about Goose A. Mon? All
right. You said Sean did not turn to stone, right?
No. But
he resisted it.
I glanced down at this monster manual, and I have some horrible news for you, everybody. These omnivores have a diet that consists of berries, nuts, flowers, and small animals such as insects, mice, and frogs. It probably finds the bat to be a delicacy.
So is Sean still down by it?
Yeah, he's flying right next to it.
All right, I'm gonna say, by Collarder and Smooth Hands, it's an abomination to stone itself. And I'm gonna run down to try and protect Sean, and sort of like get in its face. But I'm also gonna cast Chill Touch at the cockatrice.
Okay. So I mean, they're a little higher. They're 20 feet up. They're right by the ceiling.
Yeah, I want to get its attention away from Sean.
Okay.
So I'm gonna Chill Touch. I rolled a nat 20 plus 6.
Ooh.
Ding, ding, dingle.
So that is. How do you do double the dice or double the total of the
Double
regular
the dice.
Sweet. So that's 4d8. That's 12. 17 points of necrotic damage, I think it is.
17. So wait, 20. Okay.
Holy
You shoot it with your Chill Touch, and it
Yeah.
like gets all frozen all over, and it falls to the ground next to you. Bleh, dead.
Oh, well.
Leave Sean alone.
And
Stupid death chicken.
the doorknob on its necklace like smacks against the ground.
I'll pick him up and be like, I got it.
Nice.
Where
I
did
have
this go?
Sean fly back to me, and I like
Okay.
start comforting Sean.
Well, here, I'll come over and
Shivering.
I'll use lay on hands for like 2 points.
Oh,
How many points does he need? Like
3.
3? Yeah, I'll give him 3 then.
Okay, so he's like, "Roar."
Sean does like a little happy squeak.
Oh, hi! I don't get many pets, but I like them.
Sean climbs up on Litria's head and like sits there and like wings on each side of her head.
So there's 3 other crawl spaces too, besides the one where that one came out of, right?
Yes, there
Better
are
keep
more.
an eye on those.
I've ready an arrow.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna go up to the door with the handle while Litria's.
Oh yeah, you put the doorknob on the door.
Yeah.
Do you do
Make
that?
sure it's on the right side though. The side opposite the hinges.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it? Yeah.
So when you press it, like there's a magical pink glow, and then it affixes to the door.
See how pretty that was, guys?
Very nice.
I will turn it.
You open the door.
Open that bad boy up.
In that room, you see 6 statues. All the statues are of the same monster, and they're in like a circle. And their
Okay.
mouths are open. I'll show you a picture of what they look like.
Oh,
Uh-oh. I think I know what it's going to be.
You do? What?
Stone Cursed?
No.
Oh.
Ready?
Well, they got turned.
Looks like
Oh!
Ew. What the fuck is that?
That, I believe, is a Tarrasque.
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh my
Well,
god!
clearly this is just an Earth depiction because there's only one Tarrasque.
Yeah.
And that's a good place to stop right there.
Ah.
We're right out of time.
As we gasp in horror at the Tarrasque.
Yeah. So thank you everybody for playing. You want to do plugs real quick, Doug?
Sure.
Doug plugs.
I'm Nerder Doug from Nerdarchy. You can follow me on Twitter at Longshotist. I'm currently playing in this game every Thursday. I'm always up for playing more, but I work at night, so I can't. And you can check out the Nerdarchy website where we have new content to help your role-playing games every day and cool new products in the store.
Kika, do you have any plugs?
I'm Kika. You can find me here on Twitter, or at Twitch, at twitch.tv/Kika. That's twitch.tv/KKK, and on twitter.com/KikaVO. I have stuff coming out soon, but not quite yet. Maybe in the next month. But check it out when it happens. And you can find me mostly here on the Greyhawk channel, Mondays, Thursdays, and Fridays.
Awesome. What about Dylan? You got any plugs?
Hi, you can find me on Twitter at KikiRP2. I write Rivals Waterdeep recaps on Sean's blog. We only have one episode left this Sunday. It's exciting, so we'll see. Let me see. Tuesday on JEBriggs79 here on Twitch at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time. We're going to be doing more Call of Cthulhu. It turns out there's a part 2 to the adventure we were doing, and it doesn't look good for us. So, and I think that's all I have for the immediate future.
What about Chloe?
Hi, I'm Chloe. You can find me on Twitter at Chloe_Fairy1. Every Thursday, I'm here with my Iron Dabbers. And every Sunday, you can find me with my Dungeon Academy girls at 5:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. I'm about to start school, so my schedule's a little whack. All my games are still good, but any games that people want me to join or like guests, just let me know. I'll work out my schedule. I work evenings and go to school during the day, so it's like I gotta cram on my days off. But yeah, I always am online at pretty much every time because I'm addicted to my phone.
Tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern, D&D channel, Waffle Talk will be on the D&D channel. So a repeat of Tuesday's show. And then Saturday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time, we're going to be doing the Great Spice Adventure. It's the final adventure of our Tomb of Annihilation thing. And Lindy will be there. And Pruitt from WebDM will be there. And I'm going to teach them about shift spice and how you should respect it. They're going to go to the quasi-elemental plane of spice, and they're going to harvest some shift spice. I think they're going to learn. They're going to learn a lesson or two about maybe you shouldn't be just treating it so lightly. So that's the immediate future. Soon, once Waterdeep Dragon Heist comes out, I'll be making the guide on my blog, and I'll be putting it on the DMs Guild, and that'll be my life for a few weeks. But
and we'll be playing through it.
We'll be playing through it. And we'll also be doing Hell's Rebels, the Pathfinder Adventure Path, which I've been waiting a really long time to run.
Heck yeah.
So a lot of good stuff coming up. So thank you everybody for watching. And also, on Greyhawk channel, I'll be on Mordenkainen's Path of the Plains next Wednesday at 2 p.m. It's a really great show, really great players. You should definitely check it out. We just went to Barovia. That's where we are right now. So I want to check that out. Curse of Strahd stuff. So thanks a lot. We'll see you all again next week.